Before I address today's gospel story, the story of the temptation of Jesus, I feel compelled to note with gratitude President Obama's speech last Friday, in which he committed to a complete withdrawal of all U.S. troops in less than 3 years. Tom Hayden, a true friend of All Saints Church and a supreme peacemaker, wrote several of us yesterday about the president's speech. He said that to us in the peace movement, Obama finally clarified that the proposed residual force of 50,000 or more will actually be a transitional force, departing 1 year after combat operations end on August 31, 2010. Tom said a phased withdrawal is tolerable to the peace movement. This is a clear victory for those in the peace movement, and I would add that includes All Saints Church as a peace and justice church. Hayden continued, the media will not acknowledge the role of the peace movement, nor will some on the left. It will have to be explained as part of the legacy of our times. It will have to be defended against the hawks, because things can go wrong in Iraq in a hurry. And it's a lesson that should fortify many as they take on the long wars ahead. Tom will be our guest in the Rector's Forum next Sunday at 10:15 to speak about this, as well as speak about something I am not applauding in our president, and that is the buildup of troops in Afghanistan. But we are going to bracket that as an issue for us to deal with next Sunday. I do want to say that for those of you who have come into the life of All Saints since 2003, this issue has been very important to us. It was on that year's Ash Wednesday that Rector Emeritus George Regas and I, along with some others, were arrested in downtown Los Angeles protesting the war in Iraq. We have preached passionately and hard from this pulpit against that illegal, immoral, and unjust war. And it was George Regas' sermon against the war that attracted the attention of the Internal Revenue Service and led to the IRS investigation of our tax-exempt status here at All Saints, which brought many new, inspiring, hardworking members to All Saints. So I think I would be remiss if on this date I did not acknowledge that the President of the United States has committed to ending that war, and that you and I, as a peace church, have responsibility to support his commitment against all the resistance that he will receive and the resistance that he will feel inside himself in persisting and seeing this commitment through to end this war. We at All Saints will be vigilant and will take fortification from his words as members of the international peace movement community.